Going to do a 30-minute practice in your own space. My name's Sherry, for those of you that don't know me. Just a relaxed, comfortable, seated position. That's your comfort. You may like to sit with your legs out in front, bend the knees, have one leg straight, or you might even be sitting on a chair. Just want to relax the whole body down. So softening our shoulders, feeling our chest nice and wide, but our spine lengthened. It's nice to soften the eyes, taking our focus to our breath as we inhale and exhale through the nostrils. If that's not for you, through the mouth. Take your focus from the mind to the breath. Every inhale, chest rising, tummy expanding, and exhale, chest collapsing and navel going back to the spine. If you can, inhaling and exhaling for a count of 6. If that's too deep, 3, 4, whatever your body allows. Let's take the mind to the breath, letting everything go. As we know, there's a lot going on at the moment. Just focus on the breath. Keeping the eyes soft, relaxing the eyes, shoulders, keeping our spine lengthened. Lovely, and on our next exhale, taking the breath back to your normal breathing rhythm. Just noticing and sensing if the breath's any calmer. If your eyes are closed, we're going to open our eyes. Take the arms out to the side with our palms facing up. And inhale as we raise the arms up to the sky. Turn the palms out and exhale, bringing the arms down. Turn the palms up as we inhale and raise the arms up to the sky. Palms out and exhale as we bring the arms down. Inhale as we raise the arms up to the sky, holding for 2 breaths. Take the palms together and exhale as we bring our hands to the heart centre. We're going to raise the elbows, so our elbows are in alignment with our shoulders, pressing the palms together. Inhale, and on your exhale, rotate to the right, twisting from your waist, ribs and chest. And if you can, looking over your right shoulder. If that's too strong, then don't look over your right shoulder. Inhale as we bring our hands back to the heart centre, and exhale. A deep inhale. Exhale as we rotate to the left, twisting from our waist, ribs and chest, just like a spiral. And again, if your body allows, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale as we bring our hands back to the heart centre, and exhale. Interlacing our fingers, and inhale as we raise the elbows up to the sky, turn the palms out and exhale, extend the arms forward. Take your chin to your chest, and if your body allows, extending your arms as far forward as you can. And as you look down, noticing your chest rising and collapsing, and your tummy expanding on the inhale, and the navel going back to the spine on the exhale. On your next inhale, raising the arms up to the sky, reaching up as high as you can, holding here for 2 breaths. You may be able to take your biceps close to the ears, or you may need to soften your elbows. On your next exhale, release the hands, bringing the arms down as we bend the elbows. Take the hands behind the back and interlace our fingers. Turn the knuckles down to the earth and exhale as we take the knuckles to the earth. Open the chest so our shoulder blades are going back. And if your body allows, take the palms together and raise the arms up behind. Noticing the stretch across your chest, your armpits, and the shoulders. releasing. Exhale, letting the arms come down. Release the hands. Take the arms out wide as we reach up to the sky. And exhale, take our right hand down to the earth. Bend the elbow and reach across with the left arm. Taking that left arm as far over as your body allows. You may like to take the right forearm down to the earth. Inhale as we bring the body back up, reaching both the arms up to the sky, and exhale. Take the left hand down, bend the elbow, reach across with the right. And again, you may like to take the left forearm down to the ground, your right bicep close to the ear. You may like to look up to the sky, straight ahead, or down to the earth. Always work with your own body's limitations. You can also be doing these poses sitting on a chair. Inhale as we bring the arms back up to the sky, reach up tall, turning the palms forward, and exhale, fold from the hips, take the hands down to the ground, have the arms extended, take our chin back to the chest. And only if your body allows, bend the elbows, forearms come down to the ground. Nice deep inhale as we raise the head and shoulders, bringing the arms up to the sky. Reach up as tall as we can. And exhale, bringing our arms down by the side. Going to take both hands onto the outside of our left thigh. Inhale as we lift and lengthen, and exhale, rotate to the left, twisting from our waist, ribs and chest. And if you can, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale as we bring the body back to centre, and exhale. Taking both the hands to the outside of the right thigh. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and exhale, rotate to the right. Twisting from your waist, ribs and chest. And maybe looking over your right shoulder. Using your hands as levers to help twist you around. On your next inhale, bringing the body back to centre. Lovely. Just rolling our shoulders. Taking the shoulders, inhale up to the ears, and exhale back and down. Nice big deep inhale and exhales. 2 more in this direction. And then we'll take them in the opposite direction. Inhale, take the shoulders back and up, and exhale down. Really noticing your breath and feeling your shoulders, chest, and 2 more. Lovely. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. So if you have any wrist injuries, come onto your forearms. And if you have any knee issues, maybe putting something under your knees. So coming over onto our hands and knees, going to do some hip openers. Wrists under our shoulders and knees under the hips. Spread the fingers and thumbs. And inhale, take the right knee out to the side. Lift the right knee up as high as you can. And on your exhale, into the body, and exhale out and around. Nice big, deep, even circles. Taking that knee as wide and deep as you can. 2 more circles in this direction. When your knee comes back to centre, taking it in the opposite direction. Following your breath and opening our hips, groin. 2 more circles. And then taking the knee down to the earth. Do that on the opposite side. So lifting the left knee up to the side, reach it up as high as you can. And inhale into the body, and exhale out and around. Take as deep, even breaths. Doing 2 more in this direction. When our knee comes back into centre, taking it in the opposite direction. And 2 more circles. Bring the knee back down to the earth. We're coming into extended child's pose. So on your exhale, take the hips back to the heels. Walk the arms forward. If you can, your chest is over your thighs. Taking your chin back to your chest. And you may even be able to take the crown of the head onto the earth. Reach the arms forward, so we're lengthening the spine and creating space between our ribs. On our next inhale, bringing the body back up, and exhale, take the shoulders over the wrists. Feel the stretch on the tummy. And from here, we'll do some more hip rotation. So inhale, take the hips to the left, and exhale back to the heels. Inhale, hips come to the right, and exhale, shoulders over wrists. On your next inhale, take the hips to the left, and exhale back to the heels. Inhale to the right, and exhale, shoulders over wrists. One more in this direction. Inhale to the left, and exhale to the heels. Inhale to the right, and exhale, shoulders over wrists. We'll do 3 in the opposite direction. So inhale, take the hips to the right, and exhale back to the heels. Inhale over to the left, and exhale, shoulders over wrists. And again, inhale, take the hips to the right, and exhale back to the heels. Inhale to the left, and exhale, shoulders over wrists. One more in this direction. Inhale, hips to the right, and exhale back to the heels. Inhale, hips to the left, and exhale, shoulders over the wrists. From here, we're going to come into a downward dog, so we can do some standing poses. So tuck the toes. Inhale, lift the knees off the earth, and exhale, take the hips up to the sky. You can give the dog a walk. Take one heel back and one knee forward, and the opposite. It's getting movement into our calves. You want to feel your chest going back to your thighs. Lovely, and then keeping the legs still, bend our knees and walk the hands back towards our feet. Keep the knees bent and our chest over the thighs. Take one hand around each elbow, feeling your shoulder blades opening. Let the head hang soft, so the neck's soft, looking back through the body, and very gently rolling from side to side. Excuse me. And when we bring the body back to centre, release the hands from the elbows, deepen the knees, take the arms out wide, and inhale, reach up. Lift up as tall as you can, turning the palms forward, and exhale, fold from the hips, let the arms come down to the ground. You may touch the ground, you may like to bend your knees, look back through the body. Take our palms onto our shins, extending from the crown of the head through to the tailbone. On your next inhale, sliding the hands up the legs, coming up vertebrae by vertebrae. Take the shoulders up to the ears, and exhale, release the shoulders back and down. Lovely. Just giving our body a little bit of a swing around. When we go to the left, take the right heel off the mat, and vice versa. Getting movement in our waist, shoulders, chest, and the arms. Lovely. And bringing our body back to centre. Going to do a side twist, so standing with our ankles under our hips. Inhale as we raise the arms out and up to the sky. Take the right thumb and forefinger and our left wrist, and inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, extend over to the right. Twisting over as far as your body allows. If you can, both the biceps are close to the ears. Nice big inhale as we bring the arms up. Release the grip and exhale. Soften the knees, chest over the thighs, and inhale as we come up and exhale. Inhale as we bring the body up, and one more exhale and inhale. Lift up tall, feel the pelvic floor lifting and the tailbone coming down to the earth. Take the left thumb and forefinger around the right wrist, lift up tall and exhale, extend over to the left. Use that grip to pull you over. If you can, the biceps are close to the ears and you're feeling the stretch on the right side of the body, going right up through your ribs. Inhale as we bring the body back up, and again exhale, soften the knees. Inhale, bring the arms up and exhale. Inhale as we bring the arms up, and one more, exhale. Inhale as we bring our arms up and exhale. Lovely, just taking a couple of breaths. We're going to come into extended chair pose. So step the feet, ankles a little bit wider than our hips. Inhale as we bring the arms out in front. Engage the biceps and triceps. Engage the tummy muscles. Exhale, soften the knees as we bring the hips down towards the earth. You don't want to poke the hips out behind, you want to bring the hips down. If you look down, you should be able to see the tops of your feet and your toes. Take the palms together and exhale, bring our hands to the heart centre. On your next exhale, rotate to the right, twisting waist, ribs and chest. Looking at your right elbow, and maybe take the left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Just helps you twist that little bit further. Nice big inhale as we bring our hands back to the heart and exhale. A deep inhale and exhale, rotate to the left, twisting waist, ribs and chest, and maybe take the right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale as we bring our hands back to the heart centre and exhale. On your next inhale, straightening the legs, take the arms up to the sky and exhale, bringing our arms down. Lovely, we're going to do a forward fold. So step the feet a little bit wider, wide angle forward fold. Have the toes pointing to the long edge of the mat. Lift and lengthen. Inhale as we raise the arms up to the sky. Turn the palms forward and exhale, fold from the hips. Let the hands come down to the ground. Look back through the body. Feel your shoulder blades opening and the spine lengthening. And from here we're going to take our hands onto our thighs, bend the right knee and take the chest over the right thigh and keep the left leg extended. And inhale, bring the body back to centre and exhale, bend the left knee. Have the right leg straight, chest over the left thigh. 2 more of those. Inhale as we bring the body back and bend the right knee and left leg's extended. Inhale, bring the body back up, straighten the right leg and exhale. Bend the left knee, take the chest over the left thigh and have the right leg straight. And 1 more. Inhale, bring the body back to centre and exhale. Chest over the right thigh, extend the left leg. And last one. Inhale, straighten the right leg and exhale. Bend the left knee, chest over the left thigh. Nice big inhale as we bring the body back to centre. Have both legs straight. Take the hands down to the ground. If your hands don't touch the ground, maybe one hand around each elbow. On your next inhale, bring the arms out in front, lift up tall And exhale, release the arms down. Lovely, bring the legs in and just give the legs a little bit of a shake. Let's do opposite hand and knee. Take the shoulders back and twist around with the waist, lift the knees up as high as we can. Lovely, and bringing the body back to centre. Okay, so from here we're going to come down to the ground. We'll come down through a high plank. So standing at the front of our mat, ankles under our hips. Inhale as we raise the arms out and up. Lift up tall and exhale, fold from the hips. Let the hands come down to the ground. Bend the knees and step back into your high plank. Now if you need to, take your forearms down to the ground or even drop your knees. But if you're in a high plank, shoulders over the wrists. And then exhale, drop the knees down to the ground. Take the hips back towards the heels as we walk the hands back, coming up onto our knees. Take the tops of the feet down to the ground. Nice big inhale as we raise the arms up to the sky, reaching up tall, and on your exhale, bring the hands down to the earth. Wrists under the shoulders. We're going to do some cat-cows. So inhale, tummy softens to the earth, buttocks rise. Exhale into cat, tailbone comes through. Inhale into your cow and exhale into your cat. Do that 2 more times. Soften the tummy down, and then on your exhale, tailbone comes through, chin to chest. Nice big inhale and exhale. Bring the body back to tabletop. We're going to come and sit down on our bottoms. Lovely. Bringing our legs out in front. I'll just sit this way. Give the legs a nice shake. Coming into our forward fold. So toes pointing up to the sky. Lifting our body nice and tall. Inhale as we take our arms out and up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward from your hips. Take your hands onto your feet if they reach. Pull the toes back to your knees. Take the chin to the chest. If your hands don't reach the toes, just place your hands on your shins. On your next inhale, raising the arms up to the sky, and exhale, bringing our arms down by the side. I'm just going to turn around so you can see me. We're going to come into butterfly pose. So take the soles of our feet together. Take your hands under the soles of the feet, sides of the feet. And if you can, bend your elbows, forearms come to the shins. Take the chin to the chest, looking back through the body. Inhale as we raise the chest back up. Extend your right leg, but keep your left leg bent and the sole of the left foot onto the inside of the right thigh. Inhale as we slide the hands down the right extended leg. If you can, hold your toes. You might like to bend the elbows. Just take the chin to the chest. And on your next inhale, raise the left arm up to the sky, rotate from the waist, and follow your left arm up if you can. And exhale, bring the left arm down to the right. Nice big inhale as we raise the arms up to the sky, and exhale, bringing our arms down. We'll do that on the other side. So extend the left leg, bend the right knee, and take the sole of the right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Inhale and exhale as we take the hands onto the left extended leg, either onto the toes, or maybe onto the shins, or maybe onto the thighs. Looking back through the body, and wherever your hands are, on your next inhale, raise the right arm up to the sky as you rotate from the waist. Reach that right arm up. And exhale as we bring the right arm down on top of the left, where the left hand is. Inhale as we raise the arms up to the sky, and exhale, bringing the arms down. Bring that right leg out and give the legs a shake. We're going to come into Shavasana from here. So very gently bring the arms out by the side, and on your exhale, bringing the body down to the mat. When you reach the mat, take the arms behind and extend the arms back as far as you can. Inhale as we bring the arms up to the sky, and exhale, relax the arms down. Just extend the legs. So into your Shavasana, you can have your legs in reclined butterfly pose, or legs extended, feet flopped out to the side, arms beside the body with the palms facing up. Some people like to lie on their side. You find your comfortable Shavasana. Soften the eyes. I'll sit up for this. Soften your eyes and just notice the parts of your body that are touching the earth. On your inhale, noticing your chest rising, and on the exhale, chest collapsing down. And on your inhale, the tummy expanding, and exhale, the navel going back to the spine. Just taking it nice and gently. It's like to take ourselves to a beautiful beach. Just imagine. It's just you and nobody else. Beautiful blue skies and warm, soft breezes. And the sun glistening on the ocean. And as we relax our bodies into the earth, just liken your breath to the waves of the ocean. Every inhale, the waves leaving the shoreline, going out to the horizon, and every exhale, they come crashing back to the shoreline. Beautiful white fluffy waves. Every time your mind wanders, taking it to the ebb and flow of the tide. As we bring ourselves back to awareness, we're going to gently bend our knees and roll over onto your preferred side. Taking your time as you bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. I like to end with neck rotations. So sitting up nice and tall, the spine lengthened, our shoulders softened. On your exhale, take the chin down to the chest. Feel the stretch on the back of the neck. On your next inhale, take the ear to the shoulder. Feel the stretch on the side of the neck. Gently let the head roll back for throat stretch. Take your ear to the opposite shoulder, and on your exhale, chin down to the chest. Do that 2 more times in this direction, taking it very slowly. And being mindful of every sensation. When you've done that 3 times in this direction, taking our head back, 3 in the opposite direction. Nice deep, even breath, very slowly. When we've done 3 in each direction, bringing our head back to centre, sitting up nice and tall, take our hands to our heart centre. Let's take a couple of breaths as you notice and sense the mind, the body and the breath. On our next inhale, taking the hands between the eyebrows, the Ajna chakra, the clarity of thought and wisdom. And taking our hands to our throat, the Vishuddha chakra, for honesty and truthfulness, and to the heart centre, the Anahata chakra, for love, joy and compassion. Just gently bow our heads. Namaste. And thank you for joining my class. And I will be walking over now to turn my video off. So I hope to see you next time. Thank you. Namaste.